Fucking hell, that's annoying when you've listened to it 55 times. What are we saying though, boys? Let me know what pairs we're looking at. Morning, nice trim. Fucking hell, you lot got a lot to fucking say already, didn't you? Fucking hell, Vega, what do you look like? You probably got a fucking 2014 trim, bro. You need to get some stees. You don't even wake up with bed hair, bro, because your hair's so fucking pony. It really pisses me off when people do that. Like, bruv, shut up. What's the need for that? Can't be on live, and already the first comment I see, someone being a knobhead. Bang out of order. Really, bro? What we saying, boys? What we saying? Oh, what's a banger? Doodle-doo-doo. Had a little tune on. Yeah, chat, let me know what pairs you man are looking at, boys. Just getting the announcement sent in. Some of these lo-fi tracks are actually kind of hard. Right, let's make sure this fucking Instagram story's uploaded. Let's see. Morning, Stu. Alright, morning, boys. Let me know who's here. Let me know what we're saying. Let me know what pairs we're looking at and everything like that. Can't hear on the YouTube. Right, you should be able to. Yes, boys, let me know what we're looking at, man. I'm hoping personally this fair value gap can hopefully induce a few buyers just into the market so we can then sell off again. We're not a million miles away. But yeah, these sort of order blocks here. Hoping some sellers can start jumping in, which will tap us in and then push us higher. GJ from the order block. Yeah, I'll get into GJs in a sec, boys. Everyone drop a like on the stream, man. Morning, Mr. N, Mr. JN. Morning, Andrew. Morning, Jay. Womble. Starch, what you saying? Daniel. Shuaib, what you saying? V got Kareem, KH, what you saying, boys? Are you into humiliation? What type of fucking question is that? I'm into humiliating you if you drop another stupid comment like that. Looking to sweep this morning, babe. Wait, what? Looking when swept this morning. Fucking hell, Jed. You're joining the bandwagon, are you? Alright. I've already got a few people that... Not even going to go there. Not even going to go there. What you saying, David? What you saying, Muller? What you saying, V-Got? Ralph, Strike, Randy, what you saying? Mook FC, what you saying? Natty, Prod by Bill. Ralph, what you saying? Arul, Rudy, morning, boys. Slater, Daniel, Natty, Tahir, Drift King, morning. Deep Focus, what you saying? Simon, Arul. Looking for some shorts from the 1 hour order block. What do you think? So that's exactly what I really meant about hopefully people are jumping in here to push us down to then go higher. So I only want that order block to play out just so it can, provide a retracement essentially. My actual ideal position would be, as I said, buyers higher. We've had a sweep of the Asia low. We've pretty much filled this opening gap as well. So I want price action to just continue at least up to that Asia high. Same on EU. We're seeing pretty similar things really. I mean, we've swept the Asia low. Filled our opening gap. So I want price to come down and then trade higher. Ideally up to the Asia high at least. But then we do have this 30-minute fair value gap, which I think price can tap into. I also definitely think we can come higher as well than even that. But we could definitely come up to even this sort of level. But yeah, the main place I'll be aiming for is this fair value gap. So you don't really want to predict like a 30-minute market structure shift. It's a lot easier to predict just a retracement. And then, so yeah, that's what I'm looking for, boys. Let me know what you man are looking for. Everyone drop a like on the stream. Let's get 200 man in this YouTube stream real quick. Let's get 100 on the TikTok real quick. How was the full English on Friday? Oh, it was banging. Oh, did it? Yeah, it was banging. It was banging, bro. GBP. A lot of people spamming GBP JPY, so they're looking for these sells. Looking at the yen basket. Obviously, the yen basket is actually now properly tapped into our order block that we wanted us to tap into on the 4 hour. Can even really reduce it a little bit more even now to here. Again, we're looking for quite a massive sell, like a really, really big sell. So I would really just wait for proper confirmation. So I'd wait for a close below this, to be honest, boys. Yeah, like rather than looking for your market structure shifts and shit within here, I'd rather just wait for a big 30-minute confirmation. Because at the end of the day, we've got the entire range to sell from. So we just got to wait for price to close below. And we got all this way to sell. Are you brother of Richesse? Obvious everyone should look for sells on EU. I don't think it's obvious, bro. I think that's, well, we'll see. Got to think nothing's obvious. It's actually bare stupid. When people say it's obvious, it's like the most backwards thing you can say. Because if everyone was selling, then the market, like, we wouldn't get a sell-off. Because not everyone can fucking win. You need there to be equal participation on either side. So your good setups, the best setups, you're always going to be able to look at it and say, oh, I can see why I'd get in buys here, but sells are the one. Type thing. But yeah, we're in this order block on GJ on the 4 hour. So I'm looking to continue these buys up to the CRT high, the weekly CRT high up here, which is just this high here. And we've obviously swept out all this liquidity from the end of last week, from Friday basically. And I'll be looking for the same thing, man. I'd really want a big inversion, like an inversion of this. Again, we got fucking loads to trade up into. You gotta wait for a 30-minute level, and as soon as that 30-minute is inverted, we've got 300 pips. So there's no need to be too trigger happy with it. So UJ was really, sorry, the Euros had a few really weird kind of bullish spikes. So we're actually at a decent position already. To buy on, oh, that's UJ, well, I thought that was EJ, I was going to say, fucking hell. Okay, yeah, so. Do you want to fly away if you want to? So you're taking out all of this liquidity here as well. But yeah, JPYs are basically the same for all three. I just want a nice inversion of a fair value gap, and then I'll be looking to enter. Again, the goal for UJ, GJ, EJ is just don't be greedy and have a little bit of discipline, have a little bit of patience, because you don't want to fuck up, like enter way too quick, get induced, and then you're sort of shitting yourself to actually catch the main guaranteed entry. So I'd say just wait a little bit on that yen basket 4 hour CRT forming. Yeah, nice. How long we got left to the close of that candle? Wow, okay. We actually do have the CRT now, which is nice. I wouldn't bother about waiting for EJ, GJ and all that. I'll just wait for the yen basket to invert, and then I'll be good to go on all the other ones. Thoughts on EG shorts? I'll have a look, bro. Yeah, if you, man, if you've got any comments that I've missed, boy, just spam them in the chat again. And I'll try to see it. How was your weekend? Yeah, it was good, bro. It was good. It's a fucking beautiful week for football. Beautiful week for football. Arsenal go marching on, boys. Don't want to take it there, but... Where's all the bottle talk for Man City as well? I know no one supports Man City, so it's a bit pointless violating them, but... Every time they get into an half-decent situation, they'll fucking draw to like West Ham. EU sells, fair play. Entered a short on GU, looks like it's coming down for the 4-minute order block, 4 hour CRT. So look at this CRT. We are getting a bit of CRT on this SMC on this CRT. Boom. Man U smashed it. Yeah, Man U did. Up the Gooners. Come on, bro. Come on, Joe. Come on, Sean. Up the Hammers. And City drew as well. Yeah, exactly. How is your language so hard? Yeah, English is hard, bro. But once you learn it, you're fucking... Yeah, you'll be based as fuck. Be real, bro. The easiest way to learn English as well. Don't bother reading fucking textbooks. Just come into my live every morning for 2 hours and you're forced, literally forced, to listen to someone speak English for 3 hours. I'm sure you'll learn it. But yeah, the CRT I'm talking about is, if we look at EU, So EU's obviously completed this CRT. So he's obviously swept the candle high. We've completed this CRT. So, like that. Below that 4-hour candle. Whereas if you look at GU, obviously, yeah, we had the same CRT, but GU didn't manage to come down to it. So I'd say that's fucking hell. And the candle does this, bro. It's like, really. See, I'd say that's SMT right there. Which is kind of nice. That Robbins Cup guy blew his account. What, the guy was like 20,000 up? Surely not. I've never celebrated a point so much. Yeah, trust me. Spurs drew to Liverpool, huge for the relegation battle. Trust me. Looking fresh today, Lou. Appreciate that, Lord. Find it hard to believe, considering the first actual 2 people that come in my life had a little pop. It's the thing, you lot wake up in the morning and spend fucking 2 hours doing your hair and picking what to wear, get on the markets and get biblically cooked. I roll out of bed, sweep my hair to the side, bang on the first thing I see, and fucking catch bangers. So you got to look at your priorities, really. What are you saying, Slick? Liverpool flopped again. Trust me, Liverpool are dog shit, mate. That Max Downman going to be a superstar. Trust me, he's actually unbelievable. He's unbelievable, mate. He's the first young player that's actually I've seen play for Arsenal, and I thought, like, you're actually quality. Like, obviously Saka was good as well, to be fair, but we've had a lot of other ones that look alright, but EU is at last summer's low. Yeah, it's true. Obviously, it has been a week or a month, rather, that has been pretty much completely defined by fundamentals and the news, what went on, the war that went on. So we've got to bear that in mind. But yeah, but essentially what I'm planning now is a little bit of a retracement. So we've had this huge sell-off. Want price to retrace just a little bit. I don't want it. I'm not saying it has to come into the 50%. I just want to see a little bit of a retracement. And I do think that is quite likely. I do think that's quite likely. Yeah, we should really start delivering off this order block, hopefully, with this can push the market down a little bit. And we can get in these buyers. As a Man U fan, I'm just laughing here. Yeah, United done alright, to be fair. They're actually alright. Oh. Yeah, what are you saying, Slick? What are you saying, Fate? Oh. Yeah, this is looking nice, in my opinion. That SMC for that CRT is well nice. You can see we came below this low on EU, but GU, we didn't manage to come down and break that low. So it's a nice confirmation. Let's see what DXY did, to be fair. Yeah, same with DXY. So EU's really the outlier. We don't have a new week opening gap on MNQ. Why? I don't really trade Nasdaq or the S&P. I sent you a message on Discord. Oh, sweet, bro. Anyone who's messaged me on Discord, boys, I'll reply to it ASAP. I do get a lot of messages, boys, on Discord, so I'll get back to you. I think if you do want to obviously chat to me on a call as well, you can book a call in. Check chart section on Discord. I had a banger hold on gold and took a banger buy on Bitcoin. Yeah, I think it's time we have a little rethink on gold. We'd still be looking for buyers, but I don't know. This is another thing about gold. It's so fundamentally led. Whereas EU and GU, yeah, it's fundamentally led, but you can just trade it purely based off price action because you know it's not like an asset that people invest in, really, is it? Something people actually exchange. But we've had that ALG move, so fuck me, that was pretty clean. I don't know, chat. Let me know what you're seeing on gold. Let me know what you're seeing. Reason for longing. We want a retracement, bro. We want a decent retracement. So we've obviously failed. So first of all, we filled this opening gap. We've then failed to actually break the low, which shows we are probably about to form a higher low. And if you look at the market, we're obviously very bearish. And we have been for a lot of days without really a significant retracement. So I personally want price to actually have a bit of a retracement. And I also think, again, similarly to yesterday, Friday, I should say, to be fair, Thursday more, but basically a lot of days last week is we saw the sell-off, saw lots of sell-offs, and now I know there's going to be people that failed to get into those sells. They completely missed all of those sells. So now, as soon as they see an order block or something like that get hit, they're going to be looking to sell big time. And I think they're going to be slightly too early. Price might deliver a bit to push us down, but then eventually we're going to have a bit of a retracement. Yeah, I definitely see are you retracing into the daily then dumping? Yeah, bro. Thoughts on UJ? Bullish on UJ, bro. But we want to wait for the end basket to close below this 30-minute, which it looks like it could do this London session. So we'll keep our eyes on, boys. Keep our eyes on. Let me know if anything happens on GJ. How does one join your Signal group? Caf Lego, send me a DM, bro. Send me a DM saying Signals and I'll get you in there. There's 2 ways to get in. Morning, I'm due for a call today, mate. Can I book for tomorrow, please? Yeah, bro. Just drop me a message. Drop me a message. What time's your call meant to be? 1 hour order block on EU. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping we deliver from to then sell off. I had so much aura in the pub on Saturday. So much aura. Walked into the boozer. I was at my mate's house playing darts and that. And we was like, oh, fuck it, fancy a few games of pool. Walked in the boozer. It was fucking packed out, but no one was on the pool table. We've stepped on it, and then everyone's giving it large, big time. Everyone's trying to fucking get on us, like, say, calling us dead food. Just bare shit, trying to get on us. Because, like, the aura we just planted, it was threatening to people. And then suddenly everyone wanted to jump on the table after we jump on. Then 1 by 1, 2v2, v2, 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 everyone got cooked, and then we left. The aura was off the charts. If you was like 20 minutes from the general Essex area, you probably would have felt it. With gold, if I can anticipate where DXY is going and move, would it make it easier to anticipate gold? Yes, but not as much so as EU or GU. I'm already in UJ Longs. Fair play, Josh. 1-ish today, mate. Yeah, just drop Aaron on the Discord. Drop him a message so he can rebook it in for you. What's your RR on EU? About 2 to 1, bro. 2.2 to 1. Okay, you're long in. I had a 1 hour bearish order block. We are 1 hour sweeping into. Yeah, that order block's the one that I hope people are going to be selling off so we can actually push the market down to my limit. I've got a limit sell at the DTO, but DXY is already at DTO. Will be an interesting watch. Fair play. Just strat work with futures, bro. Yes, but Forex is better because you can actually have a higher time frame bearish. You can actually have a higher time frame POY. We've got on the bottom right, boys, Euro USD. It says what pair it is. Wait, Stu, to be fair, drop Mace a text and just tell him to put something on our story for a book a call. Just so people ain't got to bother DMing, they can just go to our Instagram story and book a call. If they do want to have a little sit down. Yeah, if I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. Yeah, price has got to come down quite a bit now. $18 pips. Yeah, it's quite a lot of quite a big retracement that we need, boys. What time is DTO? 4, bro. Literally got the same shit marked up. Loki want to take sales from the TP zone. Fair play. I mean, I think we could potentially retrace even more than that, so I'd be careful. Been trading gold a lot more recently, had a few bangers. What strat are you using on it, David? Yeah, 100% would only take it if you got good entry confirmations. Yeah, I mean the good thing is we've got this gold, this EU position here, which is kind of like a short-ass, quicker move. And then if we do want to wait for a more kind of confirmed move, we've got JPYs as well. So if we can close below this, then in my opinion would be valid to short this entire range. So that's what I'll mainly be looking for like a higher time frame position. So obviously the equivalent of that on UJ and the rest of it would be this fair value gap from the Asia session, about 6 a.m. Or 5 a.m. actually. Yeah, this fair value gap here and this fair value gap here. If we can invert this, then I think we'll be looking good. But yeah, hopefully we can deliver some sales from here. The move already happened at 8:15. I mean, yeah, we have had that little fill, but we're more talking about an actual decent size retracement. I mean, we might not, but just dropped my boy off at his first day of work experience. He's doing undersea robotics. Fuck me, God help us. God help us. Hopefully ain't designing no fucking submarines. He's a bit young, isn't he? Oh no, I suppose, is that you do one in year 10, didn't you? It's actually a good work experience. Most people do it down like a fucking building firm or something. Why wouldn't you want GU to retrace 50%? What do you mean to hear, bro? Anyone having problem with the 5%ers? I've never actually gone with them, bro. But 5%ers are decent. They've been around for fucking ages. Even when I started trading, they were like one of the main ones. And to be fair, they've always been up there. And you've had people come and go like MFF, Funding Talent. A lot of companies like this have come and gone, but they've actually stood the test of time. EG sheet shorts. Oh yeah, a lot of people was asking about EG. So yeah, obviously on Friday was waiting for a retracement into the order block, which we obviously got, and price actually delivered a decent kind of sell off. Let's just quickly. So in terms of a re-entry, yeah, that order block would be decent for a re-entry. Again, I don't really like trading EG because you don't really get clean distribution moves just because of how similar EU and GU are. But this would be the general idea. Rather aim for this low just in case we fail to make that lower low and just come back up. That would be my general idea on EG. Normally you would look for retraces up to the 50% of the initial move, but now you're looking for a small retracement on EU. Oh yeah, just because of the fundamentals, bro. Just because of how bearish we are, fundamentally. So I'd rather just aim for that. It's not whether I think it's going to happen or not. It's just, do I really want to risk it? It's a whole different thing. When you're, like, say you're in a downtrend, yeah? And you're getting in buyers. Aiming for like a fair value gap within the range, which is what we're doing. So aiming for that is way different to aiming for this high here. If you aim for this high here, it means you've got to actually break trend. If you just aim for this, it means the trend can continue. And you still obviously win your trade. So it's just, yeah, just more likely to actually win the trade. It's less risky. You don't need as much to happen. Been trading gold off simply fundamentals, Lou. Bit of a straightforward technical analysis as well. Been looking at Wyckoff as well. Nice. What fundamentals are you using? Do you mean like on a higher time frame, or do you mean like when a small thing sort of happens? Remember watching you that 2 years ago? Yeah, bro. We're more active on YouTube now, to be fair. We've got a decent YouTube channel now. 30k followers or subs. 150 man on the YouTube right now. Do you ever use Goat Funded? They offer instant 400k accounts. Fucking hell. Why do I feel like that's a disaster waiting for to happen? What are the rules on that? Where is it? Instant funded. Fucking grand and a half you're paying. What's the consistency rule then? How does that work? Goat Blitz. What the fuck's this? Like a stand up even from. Where's the rules on this? Let's have a look at the rules real quick. This is going to take me to the same page, is it? Sick. Fuck me, they got bare different, look, instant funded standard. What the fuck me? So what's this one then? Instant funded GOAT or instant funded Pro? Fuck me. Oh, it's 5k account, I was going to say. Alright, let's see what the instant funded GOAT account then. Maximum daily drawdown 3%, that's calm. Total drawdown 6%, that's half alright. Maximum daily loss, minimum trading days required, 5 trading days. Consistency rule, okay, 15% consistency rule. Okay, that's horrid. What about the Pro model? 20%. That's actually alright, you know. Well, my approach on that would probably be higher time frame, fair play. 400k account, let's do the maths. So, 15% consistency rule. What's 100 divided by 15? .666, so 7. So you basically need 7 or 8 dubs, basically. That's actually not bad at all, you know. That's not bad. I mean, it ain't great, but you could actually make dough off that, potentially. With 20%, you need at least 5 trades, yeah. FFF Instant Boost is the best account. Chat, if I missed any of your comments, just spam them in again. FFF Boost, Instant Boost. What the fuck, FFF? Let's have a look at these lot then. I don't like these fucking... Don't like when they don't just let you use MetaTrader. So where are their instant accounts then? What are they called? What are they called? Velocity, I'm assuming. Three AM model formed today, yeah. The 3 AM model did form. Well, the 8 AM model really for us. That obviously being the fair value gap there. We are hoping for a little bit of a deeper retracement though. Gonna be difficult. We need, obviously, as we said, we need people to start trying to buy from this order block just to push us back to our level. If we can push up a little bit and have that retracement, that'll obviously mean that EU can push down and then... But yeah, let's say you had 7 trades. You'd use minimal risk. I mean, you'd have to because you can't even have any big trades. So you'd really need to do half risk, which is 2 bags. So 0.5 risk. And really just have to go for 1 to 2s. Set 1 to 2s every time. Yeah, a lot of people said about funding pips is instant. What's their consistency rule on funding pips? Use an AUD CAD. What are you saying an AUD CAD? I'll have a look if I'm agreeing. check AUD/USD. A lot of people's looking at AUD pairs right now. Wow, this shit's still dumping a lot. These will recover as well. Oh. I'm all good, John. How are you, bro? I'm not sure, for instance, but the price for a two-step are good. Fair play. Have a look at these AUDs then. Obviously looking bullish on the day. Not really much volume in it though, is there? I don't really like the price action of this, to be honest. And we've kind of reacted off of nowhere as well. Could even jump in sells, just purely off the fact, well, we haven't really tapped into anything here. You could potentially jump in sells. What is that? Your clock ticking? What? Clock ticking? So if GU could actually be the only one that taps in, to be fair. It's 15% on instant on funding pits, fair play. So about the same as GOAT then. Thoughts on gold, mate? I'd still really be looking for buys on gold, but price action is not great right now. Not great. Want to see some like bullish confirmation forming. Ideally, a failure to break this low, so therefore a lower low. I mean a higher low form, or yeah, price sweeping this and then give us a strong reaction. Either way, I think New York session is going to be the one. And I wouldn't try and sell until price has obviously showed it. I mean, buy until price has shown its hand. Bruv, can we fucking come down a little bit, please? Funding pips do off 100% profit split though. That's cold. That's cold. 170 man in this YouTube, boys. Everyone drop a like on the stream, man. Everyone drop a like on the stream. DXY rejected a FVG, making EURUSD going to take out Asia high for a sweep. Get on it. It's basically what we're looking for, bro. Is UJ breakout possible? Perhaps we see 170 in 3 months. Yeah, I do think we're going to go higher on UJ. As I said, all we're waiting for on the yen basket is price to close below this 30-minute fair value gap. And we'll be looking to short the entire range. If we go on the 4 hour, it's hit that level we're looking for. It's obviously sweeps out all the price action from Friday. And then we're looking to basically have that sell off there. In terms of the internal external, so we're at our order block, so we should now come down to our external low. So as I said, swept out all the highs. So we just want to wait for that last confirmation. One quite strong confirmation as well, so an actual big 30-minute close. And then, yeah, be looking to get into shorts and therefore longs on UJ and similar pairs. So that would obviously be like that, GJ like that, and EJ like that. You can see the euro's obviously the stronger of the two right now. Did anyone jump in on EG sells in the end? I don't know why you lot actually still trade EG. EG's so washed. Yeah, theatre long term, yeah. Come on, boys. Let's have a retracement. So do you execute on UJ then? Well, yeah. If we get the move that we want on the yen basket, the yen basket is obviously just a mixture of everything against the yen. So it's basically what the DXY is to the dollar is what the yen basket is for the yen. I mean, EU sells, DXY is fundamentally bullish right now. Fair play. I mean, yeah, I think, well, we'll see. Hopefully that doesn't come through for my analysis anyway. We are definitely bearish, but I think people are going to be too, and that's what I think basically. People are going to be too quick to jump in these sells because people just can't help themselves. They cannot help themselves. We saw it yesterday, Thursday, where people were selling here, selling here, selling here, rather than having a bit of patience for their actual proper level to get hit. And then same thing even on Friday. Obviously, it was coming into these POIs, so we had like a fair value gap here, for example, and people was looking at selling there, selling there, selling there, selling there. Got into the order block, people was looking to sell, and then New York opens, and we have one little bullish push that stops out absolutely all of the early sellers, and then we get the move after. So I think that's really what we're going to do today. But I do want this 1 hour order block to induce these sellers. I want this 1 hour order block to push the market down a bit into our level. Bob's your uncle. Bomb. We fly to the upside and we're all fucking laughing. NQ shorts the ERL. Yeah, I don't know about NQ. I'll have a look at it in a sec. Just means 20% don't come out of their pocket. Wait, what do you mean still? I don't think the first comment come through. Have a look at it again on GU. Oh, fucking hell. Well then. I'm more looking for EU, to be honest with you, boys. What's your next trim? Serious question. I got a haircut on Friday. I don't know. Just gets fucking, don't even know, bro. My haircut's looking a bit dead, but fuck it. Come on, EU, bruv. Yeah, so as we wanted, hopefully the DXY can actually start delivering a little bit from this order block, which just pushes us up for the retracement. So he convinces people to jump in buyers, stack up their buyers along the leg as it's being made, tap into our level, and then obviously stop all these people out. But hopefully we don't just fucking trickle down from there. It'll be a little bit annoying. I mean, it'll be good for the GU position, but I'm mainly looking at EU. What's your win rate? About 50%, bro. Just saying, so many people lose on prop firms, they might as well do 100% payout as a draw to custom. Yeah, facts. Have you told GU BTO, bro? Wait, what do you mean, bro? London session OP? Yeah, mate. London session's fucking so OP. See how this one plays out anyway. As I said, though, I'd really rather be waiting for you. Yeah, I'd really rather be waiting for this one to actually make a decent retracement. The reason why that'll be better, because it will then convince, as I said, actual people to sell against the market. Whereas GU, I don't think really, well, there might be people jumping in sells, but from what I can see in the chat and on the charts, I don't think many people are actually selling GU. Most people's looking at EU, so... I'm kind of like an EU short of DTO, but I won't be entering. Well, fair play, Stu. How was everyone's Mother's Day? What do we do for Mother's Day? I drank so much fucking wine yesterday. I got bare like indigestion. Do you man get that when you drink red wine? I feel like my chest area is just fucking like bare clogged up and that. When I drink red wine or champagne, I bare get that. Morning, there is restricted news on CAD today on FTMO calendar. I want to ask you if, when there are this type of thing, you can affect other currency. Nah, so CAD's not going to affect something like Euro USD, for example. Went for a goodwill with my mum and nan and all the kids, etc. was good. Nice. Nice. You didn't by any chance take them down a certain calf, did you? For their Mother's Day dinner. Drank too much red wine. I felt like I was going to throw up. To be fair, I never feel sick after drinking wine, but I just get bare, like, indigestion, like. EU 4-hour structure is bearish on my end. Yeah, I do agree, bro, but we're looking for a bit of a nice retracement move. It was lovely. Nice. See if GU inverts this fair value gap right here. See if it closes above. We've got 3 minutes left, so we'll wait and see. Just realise you lot are bare like curved down. That's better. Everyone drop a follow if you ain't followed already. Everyone drop a sub if you're not subbed already. Drinking wine as a man is sus, I can't lie. Lifting your pinky finger up as you sip. No, I can't lie. Drinking wine is so valid. So valid. I feel like when you're like 12 years old, you're like, wine's for girls. But then when you actually start drinking it, it's banging. I actually think wine is way less sus than spirits. For me, anyway. Like, it's kind of childish, innit? Like, I think the real respectable thing to do is drink pints, and then when it gets later, then drink some wine. I think that's way more respectable than drinking pints and then moving on to, like, voddy lemonades or something. Voddy lemonade's way more feminine than wine. Like, you literally need your drink to taste nice and sweet and sugary. You need it to taste like lemonade so you can actually firm it. If you're drinking like fucking neat bourbon, then fair play, you're absolute based. Pink gin lemonade is sus. Oh, mate, pink gin lemonade's insane. Went to Dino's Cafe for Mother's Day. Fuck me, what a treat. When did you go there? Isn't it only open at like fucking 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. or something? When your palate develops, you start enjoying wine for real. Yeah, trust me. I think the good thing about wine is, same as pints, you can drink it slow. You can drink it slow. Whereas with spirits, mate, if you do like a voddy lemonade, it's gone like that. So you can't really chill with it. But if you're trying to chill with your drink, pints and wine are both good for that. I have a big problem on trading journal. Can you give me some advice and show us how do you manage your trading journal, please? What are you having problems with your trading journal? You just got to review every trade, bro. Right? What went wrong about it? What went well about it? And just got to be honest with yourself. I drink vodka lemonade too, though. Fair play. What do you think of GJ sells at the moment, Lou? Yeah, I do like them. I just wait for the end basket to close below this first, though. Wait for our confirmation. As I said, we haven't got to be too quick with it because we're aiming for this massive, massive sell all the way down here. So we're not actually needing to enter before the Asia low gets taken and therefore be quite clever about it. Just wait for our confirmations. Wait for the end basket to close below this. As soon as the end basket closes below this, EU, GU, UJ all become valid for me and I'll look for buyers straight away. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a close above this. Double Hennessy raw. Yeah, see, that's a bit mad as well. That's a bit mad. I couldn't really drink that. Well, I could, but I don't really like Hennessy that much, you know. It's alright. Hat's going to have to come on. Richesse result in Thailand, what do you reckon? The result would be crazy. Imagine owning a fucking result, bruv. I prefer packet over alcohol. What? They do kind of go hand in hand, Mehmet. The kids out drinking double Henny and wondering why they get in a madness. Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me. I only ever drink Hennessy if I'm at the casino. I don't know why. Don't know what it is, but it just makes me want to drink some Henny. I've got Henny in my cup. Henny, Henny, Henny. I don't have the right system, I think. I usually journal my trades on a Libra office with a screenshot and a description, but it's quite boring and I can't see them over. Well, it's meant to be boring, bro. It ain't meant to be fucking fun, is it? Not everything's got to be fun. Right. The trading part is the fun bit. The actual journaling's the boring, necessary part. Just do it in Excel, bro. Do it in Excel so then you can just do a formula for it to calculate all your statistics. That's where I do it on. If I missed any comments, boy, just bang them in the chat again, man. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Yeah, this EU trade's gone. Fuck you. It's clean though. Let's see if we can get past this this big resistance we got here. Bro, do you target Asia high and GU? Just a DTO, bro. How'd you get into trading for the first time? How risky is this shit? It's not really that risky, bro, I'll be honest, because you can risk what you want. So if you want to put 100 quid into a trading account and risk £1 per trade, then you can do that. So you only have to bet what you're willing to lose. But the issue is most people don't want to bet with £1. They want to bet with money they can't afford because they want to make money that they don't have. So that's why prop firms are good. Hourly order block on EU is going to take it down. That's what I'm hoping for, bro, but doesn't look like it's really happening, to be honest, mate. I mean, yeah, we're now 20 pips off. Fucking hell, why don't we just enter on GU, bruv? Got 40 seconds after this 5-minute close. I missed the entry by 4 or 5 pips. Where was your entry, Simon? Had it at 400. Fair play. Yeah, I was just looking at that 5-minute order block. See if we get the close above this. It might. Hopefully, it's still a bit choppy because GU has been choppy all morning. So hopefully we can just chop about a bit, which will hopefully give EU time to push down. Hopefully we can sell from this order block. Any reason you didn't go for EU after the 5-minute inversion? I just wanted to see a little bit of confirmation first, bro, to be honest, especially with it being a Monday. Maybe if it was a Tuesday and it was a trade that was going with the trend, would have been a little bit more confident on it, but just wanted to wait for that confirmation, especially on a Monday. As I said, you don't want to go in too early, too preemptive. We did get that close above all them highs as well, so it's probably just going to run to the DTO now. I bet people have made bank with oil as soon as the war began. Yeah, trust me, bro. The move started, it's gone, bro. I think we get a sweep of Asia liquidity, then continue down. Yeah, I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna go a little bit higher than the Asia higher, but we'll see. R29, you do realise boring and tedious tasks actually are actual small wins in life. That's how I take them on board. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. The boring things is actually what's going to really make you money. Like, it's kind of fun, the actual trading aspect, but if you don't do the boring things, boys, then it's going to be hard. Come on, man. Let's have a little bit of a retracement. We are at the DTO as well. Everyone double tap the screen, man. Let's get 10k likes in here. On YouTube, let's get 100 likes in the chat. 100 likes on the YouTube stream, boys. Let's go, boys. I closed UJ longs at BE. Fair play. As I said, man, we don't have to be too early with it. We can wait. I mean, UJ's a bit different because we are basically at all-time highs, so it's going to be hard to go higher. Or not hard to go higher, but it's going to be hard to actually aim for a decent level once we invert this. You can see the likes of GJ, though. Even once we invert this, we got loads to aim for. We got last week's price action to aim for a start. All of this here from last week. And then on the daily, we've also got this weekly CRT high. So you got all this here, which is what I think this was like 300 pips, wasn't it? Yeah, 330 pips. So we haven't got to be too quick. GJ would be my ideal one. Can you explain what exactly graph you're doing and what is the purpose of it? Well, we're just trading, bro. This is Euro USD, so that's the Euro against the US dollar. Nasdaq sales cooking. Nice. 4, bro, momentum. Volume is dead though. Let's have a look at NAS. We've got to really. Everyone's talking about it, aren't they? Yeah, nice. Nasdaq sales do look nice. You can't really have a higher time frame bias on Nasdaq, which is what I really don't like about it. But in terms of the liquidity, it looks like we have swept the Asia high and we are trading down to the Asia low. So I would just hold firm to the Asia low, bro. Hold firm to the Asia low. Once we sweep it, I'd say 8 times out of 10 we will reach the Asia low. You've obviously filled this imbalance as well. So yeah, it should deliver a decent amount. Should hit that Asia low. Gee, you might even give a re-entry on that fair value gap, you know. For your minimum 2 RR, it's going to have to be here. Do you consider an order block to be a candle and a wick or just a body? Candle and a wick, bro, but we really would want to see it hit the body. Cooking DAX right now, again for the second week in a row, up 4 bands. Lovely, bro. Lovely. Oh yeah, let's check this fucking Robins World Cup. Someone said the guy that was up like thousands of %. Wow, yeah. Literally last week a guy was up. That's crazy. No Brits on the leaderboard though. We got German, Spanish, Italian, UAE, Swiss, American, Mexican even, Polish. Who's won the most? Who's won the most Oscars? Bitch, I don't care about the Oscars. I want to know who's won the most fucking Robins Cups. Are you mad? Andrea Unga. Oh, that guy. I think I've seen that guy before. How many's he won? Having won 4 times. Fucking hell. He ain't here to fuck about, is he? Oh. Trading World Cup. Yeah, that's the Trading World Cup. You watched the Louis Theroux documentary on HS, Sneeko, and Justin Worley. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, they all come across just so bad, didn't they? I mean, yeah. It's funny. It's actually jokes. I mean, HS is so cringe when he does that. Like, he tries to do that whole Mog thing where he's like, oh, I don't know, it's just cringe, bro. Don't know why HS ever went down that route. I mean, it probably does make him good dough, but like, he needs to stop this whole rage bait thing. His whole content now is just lying and rage bait, and he ain't got to do that. It's not like he's Bevo where he's just boring as anything. If HS actually done content which was actually like genuinely to him and just fun, mate, it'd do bits. He needs to drop this whole rage bait thing. He doesn't need to do that. You only need to do this rage bait thing if you've got like no personality, you got no stees. What's the entrance fee for it? I actually don't know, Stu. Didn't even know there was one. There shouldn't really be one, bruv. Actually, I suppose there should be. Actually, no, there shouldn't, because it is over a year. Fucking hell, look at this. EU's barely even moved, and GU's fucking right back down. Check EU trade. I reckon we come down to the hourly gap. Hopefully we do come down, bro. But it's just moving really slow right now. DXY is delivering a bit off of this, which is nice. This is what we want. This is what we want. We want this to just push up a little bit more, and then hopefully we can get the move. The euro obviously very strong this morning, though. If you look at the euro against the pound, absolutely bodying the pound since about 7:45. Right, nice. Hopefully we can actually start really pushing down. Start marking out some of the levels we need to be broken to really start that process. Jim Skin goated UK influencer. Yeah, Jim Skin's fucking hilarious. Jim Skin's actually hilarious. Jim Skin's fucking hilarious. I think I agree with both HS, others, and Louis. Wait, why? What do you agree with him about? Well, you can't really agree with him. It's just like, no woman's gonna want to be in a two-way. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Especially if you want actual good girls, or you're not gonna get a good girl that's willing to have like 3 wives with her, yeah. Just a load of virgins sit and they're like, yeah, that would be quality, having 4 wives. Would it? I'd rather have 1, mate. Fousey 2023 live stream was goated. Yeah, bro. Fousey was fucking hilarious back in the day. He's just so up and down. That guy's actually genuinely got problems, bro. Wouldn't be surprised if he's actually got bipolar. Oh, for fuck's sake. Mate, literally the only reason I moved this fucking lower was for the RR. I would have had it here if I could have. GJ trend, GJ 4 hour no wick. Does it indicate a downtrend? No wick. There are wicks, bro. Now, for me, we've just had a big retracement. I do think we're going to recover, though. If you look at the M basket, you can see it's clearly in a downtrend. We've been having these retracements, and now we've actually had a decent retracement to our order blocks. We're looking to get on that next move. This is where, obviously, fear is going to be at the highest as well, where we're coming off of a pretty heavy buy on the M basket, a pretty heavy move up. A lot of people are going to be a bit fearful. And once it starts dropping, they're going to be entering the position late and all that, which will just be more charge for us to actually hit TP. But yeah, GJ, same thing. After we've had this big dump, I mean, everyone's looking to long at this point, right, when we're just going up. Now we've had this big dump, there's going to be fear. So only people that know what they're doing are actually going to execute buys. And then we'll get the move all to ourselves. Oh, mate, don't fucking... That's so annoying, bruv. Look at that GU. It's actually a joke, mate. Literally the only pure and utter reason I did that was because of RR. Weren't trying to have a 0.188 RR. So basically, for 0.1 RR, we've missed the trade. Sick. Euro USD London Open, perfect order block and bullish trend. I just closed trade. Check it. Lovely, bro. Winning over 2 times is just aura fight. Yeah, fact. You've already done your dirt. Like, there's no even need. Yeah, I'm long GJ. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Yeah, I don't really get their obsession with having more than one wife, though. Especially someone like Myron, like, bruv. Fair enough if you're like a fucking Dubai Sheikh, then, or Sheik, then fair enough. If you're Myron Gaines, you'd fucking have a podcast for a living. Not the best looking bloke either. I'm in that GU. And plus, if you look at most of the people, like people that actually give a shit about making money, you look at all the richest people, one of their massive things that near enough all of them say is about having a good woman. Like Warren Buffett always says that. You want to like pick your wife wisely, bro. You don't want to have some dirty girl that's going to be willing to have like 4 different wives with you. It's just going to make your life stress, mate. And the same way they come, the same way they go. You think if someone with more game than you or more dough than you comes along, they ain't leaving you. Of course they are. It's one of these like things that sounds like a good idea. It sounds sick, but it's like, it's really not. I'm in that GU. Fair play, bro. EU and GU looks like they could buy today and tomorrow before. So yeah, I agree. I do think we're going to sell off eventually and towards the end of the week. But for now, I do think we are looking bullish. Bear in mind, we got no news until Wednesday as well. So we're pretty free. But then after Wednesday and Thursday, we got fucking bare news. $170 man in the YouTube today, boys. Everyone drop a sub if you're not already subbed. Everyone drop a like on the video as well. Let me know what pairs you're looking at, and I can have a look at them for you. DBE can't handle loss. Yeah, DXY still pushing. Still pushing. The reason I like EU as well, because we had that really nice SMC. I'm waiting for EU, bro. EU, yeah. EU, we're waiting for a bit of a bigger retracement. Are you long? Yeah, we are looking for the same, bro. We are looking for the same. We just need a bit of a bigger retracement, but EU's very strong at the moment, so we do need the euro to chill out a bit. Not only do we need the dollar to play, but we need the euro to fucking relax. CHF Fucking hell. Oh my god, bro. Can I not fucking type? Look at me. CHF Again, I'll be looking at longs, man, just according to the M basket. Again, the yen basket is going to dictate what we do on this. It's going to be the CHF is definitely going to take a back seat in all of it. Again, if we can close above this, then I'll be looking to long up to near enough all-time highs, which is a decent amount. Even once we invert that, it's still, yeah, like basically 200 pips. Are you Muslim? Nah, bro. Retrace on EU for longs. Yeah, bro. That's exactly what I'm waiting for. But it's looking unlikely. I'm not going to lie. It's looking unlikely. The Euro's just way too strong to give us a 20 pip to the down. It's about 25 now, isn't it? Yeah, 23 pips to the downside. EU's way too strong for that. It's unlikely to hit. EU long confirm. Yeah, bro. Fuck me. What's your bias on EU? Bullish, bro. Bullish for the for a retracement move. Overall, still bearish, but just bullish move for the time being. Set my order at 400 on GU. Happy to wait. Doesn't matter if I miss. Yeah, that's it, Simon, man. That's it. It's better doing that than trying to chase the position. The ones that chase it are the ones that get cooked. Is it better to get in on GU longs? Well, EU's obviously a lot stronger, so you've got more chance of EU hitting, but GU's weaker, so you've got more chance of actually getting tapped in. So it's more of a personal preference, bro. It's what you'd rather go for. It's what risk you'd rather take. Are you Muslim? No, bro, I'm not. GJ, yeah, GJ, same thing. So as soon as the end basket inverts this 30-minute, we'll be looking to long GJ. So as soon as we get this closed below on the end basket, that means GJ will be ready to start fucking firing longs. But we want to wait for the end basket first and foremost. Fucking hell. Not this again. So we want to wait for this to close below. Oh my god, bro. I told you about 10 times. No, I'm not. I'm not. Jesus Christ. Where are you from? I'm from Essex, bro, in England. If Fed say hawkish, USD strengthen further. If Fed cuts sharp, USD drops. Yeah, that's not till... We don't have any news though about that until Wednesday, so we should have a pretty clear retracement move. Again, if people are putting in large positions, it's probably not going to be now. So these big sells are probably going to be waited for. Yeah, EU's not coming back. Not coming back, boys. This is... Don't even want to look at this GU, bro. Love England. Come on, bro. Where are you from? Holy spam. I'm not going to lie, boy. You're just going to have to compete with the spam. If you got a comment, just spam it in again. Just spam it in again. Yeah, where are you from, bro? Oh, mate. Pakistan. Jeez, what are your thoughts on India, Mubin? When's trim, Lou? I'm getting a trim on Thursday, mate. How was that English? Yeah, it was banging, Simon. A few people said that. Yeah, it was banging. How come you're waiting for a close below on yen basket, Lou? Just to confirm that we're going to be bearish off this 4 hour. So obviously our POI is this 4 hour order block. We've had a very nice wick and close off of it, given a CRT close. But I want to actually price to double confirm that we are going to be bearish off of it. And we're not just going to continue up searching for greater POIs. Once we close below, it will tell me that we're done with this range and we're now ready to actually break the low. Pakistan love England. Come on, bro. Big up to you, mate. Big up to you. I'm looking at EU shorts. I think that's going to be difficult, bro. We check XRP. People really still fucking trading X. You looking at XRP. Prof. Why do people even look at XRP? Like, come on, bruv. Like, bro, come on. If you're trading XRP right now, oh my god, just get rid of your bags, bro. You don't want to put your money into something that's just not rewarding you. If you've held, you could have held that shit for since 2018. You could have held that shit for fucking 8 years, nearly a decade, and you're not even up. You're down. If you held it from 2021, you could be it for 5 years now, and you're basically break even. GJ's really struggling. We can see the pound's very weak at the moment. Are you Chinese? That's a crazy spelling of Chinese. I'm Japanese, bro. It's a bit racist on your part, but I'll allow it. Euro USD good. Yeah, Euro USD looks good. I made $2,000 on Euro USD. Nice. Well, that's our level hit. We missed the trade. Fuck! Oh, for God's sake, bruv. I mean, GU's still going to potentially provide an entry, but that is super, super, super jarring. Super jarring. Let's move this across. It's a fucking 50%. Obviously, we wanted to enter off 50%, but it was less than 2 to 1 RR, so it was just shit to do. Long setup over, GJ. Nah, it's not over, bro. Nowhere near over. You're crazy. You missed everything in 5-minute time frame. Nah, bro, not at all. The people that hunt for it on the 5-minute time frame are the people that get absolutely cooked over and over and over again. Because you chase positions. If you're chasing positions, you're never going to do well. If you're chasing positions, your P&L is going to go like this. If you actually wait for your positions, your P&L is going to go like this. It's the difference between waiting and when you're on the 5-minute chasing, so you never miss a move, it's just going to be like this. Man, I'm watching Euro JPY. Are you waiting for DTO? I'm just waiting for JPY to close below this, bro. You trade gold. Oh, we look at it, bro. I don't really trade it, to be honest. Why are you not looking at sells on EU, bro? Because we're bullish, but I'm bullish for the time being. It's annoying. That's a tough one, man. It's a very, very tough one. Tough one to swallow, that is. It's a clear and up. The move was so clear. We just missed the execution on it. It was so clear. Yeah, that GU's TP'd as well. Sick. What about AJ? Yeah, bullish on AJ, bro. I made $2 grand. Well done, Mubin. Why are you bullish for a retracement move, bro? Retracement move. Once JPY basket closed below, you think long in Euro USD is still good? Yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, the yen basket, as I said, EU is controlled by the dollar. EJ is controlled by the yen. The euro doesn't really matter in the whole equation. It's going to make a slight difference, but it's not going to dictate whether it's bearish or bullish. Unless it's like insanely weak or strong. Which pair do you favour? Probably EJ, bro, just because it's strong. Why are you bullish on EU? For a retracement move, bro, as I said. So if you look at how the day opened on EU-GU. Day opened, we filled this opening gap. We took out the Asia low, so we looked to buy to the Asia high. Got the confirmation, so you place your buy limit and bomb. Simple as that. Simple as that. It is though, man. Wasn't really a difficult one. It was more the execution which was difficult. The bias was easy for this one. EJ flying. Fucking hell, yeah. I was saying, man, the euro is absolutely bodying right now. Yeah, fuck me. Anyone who sold this, fucking hell. So I'm saying about EG, I don't know how people trade it. Like, there's no price action. It's just, it's like Nasdaq but worse. I make $1 million right now. EU is my pokey. Holy, I'm a master on Euro USD. Jesus. Thoughts on USD CHF. Let's let this close out quickly, bro. I'll be bearish on USD CHF. I'm long on Euro JPY, bro. You'll look at EJ. I know EJ's flying. EJ's flying. Everyone drop a like on this stream. We've got 190 man in this stream right now. Let's get 200 on the YouTube. Let's get 200 on the YouTube stream, boys. Thoughts on Powell? What about him? Past the 50k, lovely. I'm out of the GU now, Asia high. Nice. A lot of people just hit TP, boys. So dubs in the chat if you just hit TP. I'm long on GJ, TP, Asia high. Fair play. I think you can aim for a bit more, to be honest, bro. I think you could aim for a little bit more. I'm 8% drawdown right now on a funded. How can I get out? Like, nah, bro. If you low risk, you're never going to get out. You're never going to pass it. If you low risk, you're just not going to pass it. You're going to have to risk the same. Just going to have to. Going to have to risk the same. Reduce your RR or something, so it's more chance you hit TP. Don't reduce your risk. You've got to think about it, right? You're 8% down. If you're risking 0.5%, Do you know how hard that's going to be to pass? So let's say you're risking 0.5% and you're 8% down. It means you got 4 trades till you lose the account. Or to win, you need 16 for break even. Then another 16 to pass. So you need 32 trades. 4 trades to lose it, 32 to pass it. That's RR as well. Alright, boom. Two very efficient trades, to be fair. Fucking hell, the Euro's absolutely flying. It does look at this point as well that we are going to break past this order block. Again, hopefully we can get some fucking sells delivered so we can actually get a buy. We want a retracement on EU. It just hasn't retraced. Obviously, filled this opening gap at 8 o'clock this morning and just hasn't stopped. Hasn't come down at all really for an entry. Just every candle's been bullish. Would be nice if you can tap the 4 hour from last Thursday, then give sells. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get sells this session. Does DXY affect indices? Well, I don't trade them, bro, so I couldn't really tell you that much on an actual price action basis. But yeah, it does have some impact on it. Risk 0.5 until you get to 5% drawdown, then go back to risking 1%. I mean, again, you got to just firm it, boys. You can't... There's no, like, cheat code way to do it. If you're 8% down, just risk 1%, mate. Or risk even fucking 2%, but risk 1%. You can't... Always say, it's like you're in a boat and the boat's overflowing with water. And now the boat's like halfway full up with water. You reduce the fucking size of the bucket you're using to chuck it out. You're just making it harder for yourself. You got to firm the fact that if you blow the account, you blow the account. You're not a good enough trader to pass it anyway. And you go again, get your next. You got to get over that fear as well. You got to be confident. If you blow the account with confidence, at least you're fucking confident. It's the main thing. Plus as well, do you really want to spend ages getting it back to break even to then, like, in a month's time just end up blowing it anyway? You'd rather just, like, pass or foul. Boat full of water, great analogy. Yeah, man, that's what it's like, though. How many trades you enter a day, roughly? I don't enter much more than 3 a week, bro. 3 or 4 a week. We missed DJ. No, we haven't missed it, bro. You got to look where we're aiming for. We've got 200 pips to aim for, so we haven't missed shit. It's the whole point about waiting. Right, we've got 1 minute left of this candle. 1 minute left of this close. And I'd look to enter GJ. This order block here. As I said, especially on GJ. So even Asia high is 1.5R. This price action from Thursday, that's 5R. The fucking high of the week, last week, is 7R. And the overall target, which is a CRT high, is a 10R. So we haven't missed anything. Starmer to announce help for heating. Okay, what was that? Let's have a look at this. Keir Starmer's done something. I'm assuming it's going to be bad or too late. Oh, this is live. I want to listen to that shit. Bro, what's this meningitis outbreak, bro? Did we not get vaccinated for this shit? I'm sure everyone got vaccinated for meningitis. Why do people keep getting meningitis? We actually double check, bro. I don't want to get meningitis. High fever, no. Severe headache, no. Stiff neck, no. Light sensitivity, no. Vomiting, no. And confusion. Confusion. Holy fuck. As soon as I get confused. Shit, I've got meningitis. Which pair are you trade right now? We're looking at JPYs, bro. So the likes of GJ. Anti-vaxxers. Fucking idiots. DXY finally dump him. Yeah. We knew that was going to happen. Well, you just knew that was going to happen. Where's the guy that said EU's a clear sell? It's just a clear sell. EU's an absolutely clear sell. Where are you now, bro? You was one of these people that we knew was going to be an early seller just to get absolutely biblically cooked, which I appreciate that because a lot of our members got a bit of profit out of you there. So I know people say a lot of the time you were my liquidity. He genuinely was our liquidity for that. Alright, let's mark out where we'll be looking to enter for a retracement just in case we do get one. This would be mine, this order block just above the DTO. Look to enter on the actual DTO itself. Let's have a look at the stop loss as well. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so that's what I'll be looking for the next move on EUGU. EU small setup now. I wouldn't be looking for that, bro. You don't want to chase the market, man. That's one thing you don't want to do. You do not want to chase the market. Like, if you want to lose money in these markets, I tell you what you should do if you want to lose money. You want to, rather than setting a position and waiting for it, what you want to do is you want to go onto the 1 minute and 5 minute and wait for a big candle in any direction and then look to follow that move once you've already missed it. So now we've got that. Now spam place sells if you want to lose money. That's what you should do. If you chase the market, boys, you're going to get absolutely fucked. No rush. If New York doesn't give me something, I won't get in. Yeah, that's it, man. It's only Monday. There's no need to chase it, man. There's no need to chase it. No, wait for a long setup. Yeah, chase girls, not markets. Yeah. If you're going to chase anything, you want to chase more funding. That's what you want to do. If you want to chase anything, then be in every fucking trading disc, every fucking prop firm Discord there is. Be in that and be trying to get the giveaways that they do. Find every influencer that's doing a giveaway and just enter fucking 10 giveaways for funded accounts every single day. And eventually you'll win one. Chase that. Don't chase the markets. Chase a thief, not a you. Trust me. I can't believe I got into these EG shorts. I just don't think it's really tradable on a long-term basis, EG. Don't you think EU short from order block right now? Nah, bro, not for me. Again, I think these are just inducing sellers into the market. GJ. This is the level I'll be looking at on GJ on the 15. Everyone drop a like on the stream, man, if you haven't already. How many likes we got in here? $53 likes. Let's up that, Kier. Let's get 100 likes in here real quick. 162 man in here right now. We're very close to 30k subs as well. We're on that 29.8k or something. What's DTO? DTO's the daily true open, bro. Daily true open. I'll wait for a long setup, bro. Fair play. Yeah, I'll be waiting for the long rather than trying to chase the short. Details the daily true open. Are you bullish on UJ? Yeah, bro. But if I'm looking to buy against the yen, I'd rather buy EJ or GJ. There's no point making it hard for ourselves and picking like a comparative currency that being the dollar that's actually weak as shit. We know the yen's weak, so as long as the other pair isn't weak as fuck as well, then we'll be alright. We know the pound's not that weak. The euro's, well, the pound is a bit, but the euro's not and the pound's not massively, so should be alright. Let's check AJ. I'll be looking at buys on AJ, bro. It's the faint green highlight Asia. Yeah, that's Asia session, bro. That green box you see is Asia session. How many you make today? More waiting, bro, for our positions rather than taking anything yet. In Euro JPY, it's good to draw the fib to understand where to enter. Yeah, bro. The main levels we use on the fibs, the OTE and the OTS. Yo, chat, by the way, if you are a virgin, then put in the comments right now. No, I'm joking. If you are in the mentorship, boys, starting this week, I'm going to be doing a post-London stream. So I'm going to be going in the Discord, I'm going to be going live, and I'm going to review everything we've already just seen this morning. So at 12 o'clock, I'm going to jump in there. 12 o'clock, I'm going to jump in there. We're going to review everything that we've already seen. The best way you could have traded. Basically, in hindsight, what was the best thing to do? which I think for you boys is going to be massively helpful. Because we already do a pre-London stream, so if we do a post-London as well, then I think that would be very useful. I think you just outed yourself as a virgin. What is the time frame, bro? It says in the bottom right, man. This is the 15-minute. I really want to put on that Madonna tune, but I can't. Are you Jamaican? Yes. I'm only 95% Jamaican though. Euro USD, my friend. Yeah, man. We're looking to buy once we come down below the DTO. So this daily true open here is basically a premium and discount zone. If you do, one of our strategies is basically heavily based off the DTO. So for example here, on this this EU earlier in Thursday, this was a DTO long, but we wait for the DTO to be tapped. So two strategies, we've got DTO continuations and ALG reversal. So this one here would have been an ALG reversal where we swept the Asia low and then we look to buy up to the Asia high. And now this one here is a DTO continuation where we've already had a move and we're looking for price to come down to the daily true open and then continue. If you want to know exactly how to trade these strategies, boys, you can book a call with me. And we can sit down and I'll explain exactly how the strategy works. Had a call booked in with you, mate, but no one showed up. Wait. What time, bro? What time, bro? You sure? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. We was actually viewing a few offices on Friday. So I weren't even there to hit the call. Calvin, send me a DM, bro, and I can do it straight away. Where can I find your strat on you? Yeah, bro, I'm live on YouTube right now. Richesse FX on YouTube, boys. We've got 163 man in there right now. If you want to see the full screen, and everything, full face cam. And sometimes, okay, I'm not even going to say that. But yeah, so if you want to get in there, boys, Richesse FX on YouTube. Same as my name up there, what you see, but just FX on the end. How do you know when DTO will be a reversal or continuation? So that's the whole point of the strat, bro. So as I said, the best way to find out, just book a call with me, man, and I can sit down for a bit, sit down for half hour and explain it to you. Yeah, Calvin, message Aaron right there. Aaron's going to follow you. Follow him back, and he'll message you now, and he'll get you on another, and he'll book you in for another call. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I think you literally picked, like, the 1-2 hour slot where we couldn't hit any calls for, like, the whole week. But, yeah, sorry about that, bro. Bro, are we waiting for EU long? I'm confident. Yeah, I'm looking for EU longs, bro. Still looking for EU longs. Or as Trading Lewis would say, an EU long. Right, we're getting nice inducement off this fair value gap. DTO's a daily true open, bro. DTO. Is booking a call free? Yeah, bro, of course. You getting a new office for tax purposes? Nah, man, not even. I mean, it is good for that, but not even the main reason. Boys, what's actually crazy is if you lot have seen them boys from Essex that made 600 million quid in one day off of oil trading and made more money than Apple did that day. One of the biggest ever wins from a retail trader in history. We are getting that exact office where they made that dough from. But we're not getting it yet, but we're considering it. DTO, Donald Trump's office. I want a meet up with you in Dubai. Dubai's a bit iffy now, though, isn't it? You can't really go in and out. I don't know about Dubai. Don't know about Dubai right now. It probably is going to be safe, to be fair, but it's not actually in fading, but yeah, sort of. What pair are you trading? This is GBP JPY right now, bro. Where is it at? It's in Essex, bro. How comes buyers on GJ? Because of the yen basket, brother. It's not in Faden, but that's where them boys are actually from. Yeah, so looking at the yen basket, you can see we've got the range high, the range low. We're clearly in a downtrend. We've been breaking lows, breaking lows, breaking lows. We're clearly bearish, right? And we've got our internal order block here. And then we've got our external low here. So we're looking for that big sell-off move like that. We just tapped into it. We've created the CRT with all the highs. So we've swept this candle's high. Try to push forward. And you can see by the close, the buyers really failed to step in and win this level to push it higher. So we closed back within the old candle's range, which tells us we're going to reverse to that candle's low. Further confirmation of that was obviously a sweep of the Asia high just here, which tells us we should trade down now into the Asia low, which is there. And also a 30-minute close below this level here. So this order block hit, as fair value gap, sorry. We've closed below, actually disrespecting bullish order flow, which on a slightly lower time frame confirms that bearish bias. I want to come to England for a meetup. Yeah, can I come to England? Yeah, I mean, I'm not fucking Boulder Falls, am I? You can come if you want. But yeah, bro, get yourself down to England. Have a fucking, don't know, to be fair. I mean, you are Muslim and most of the things in England involve actually drinking. But yeah, come down to England, bro. If anyone's not... Everyone who shits on England probably has never actually been here. Like, you see so many Americans shitting on England the whole time they're from, like, Chicago. If you're an American shitting on England, I don't want to hear anything unless you're from New York. Even New York's more dangerous than London, but still. I don't want to hear anyone calling London unless you're from New York. If you're from New York, fair enough, like we can go back and forth about it. I mean, let's just be real as well. London's just the OG New York, so even that, we're still like the OGs, so you still really can't chat. I love England girls, we know. We know. Wait, what? You and them buyers. Nah, bro, we're waiting for the limit to get hit. Can you check EU? I want to sell now. I'm looking at buys, bro, on EU. This is a EU chart right now. I'm looking at buys. I just want this order block to induce people in. Induce people into sells and then we tap in and go. It is way more of a riskier position than the buy down here. Or we go on GJ, cause it's, GU, sorry, because it's easier to see. This one is way more riskier than the initial move down here. The reason being is down here was only buying up to, as I said, the internal order block to then potentially come lower. So we didn't actually need like a real big market structure shift. We just needed a retracement. Where we're aiming for this high now, you're actually aiming for a shift, which would mean our actual higher retracement, a bigger actual retracement. So it's basically the difference between aiming from... Essentially, the first position was aiming for this. So all we really needed was price to push up. And if the trend wanted to continue bearish, it could have done and we still win. Right? We just needed that. Whereas what we're aiming for now we've actually got that move, is now we're actually aiming for this high here. So it's a bit more risky because you need the market to actually break the current bearish structure by doing that. So it's a little bit more risky, but... Where's the music at, bro? Play some Vibes Cartel. Oh, mate, I can't, man. I'll get copyright striked if I put on music, man. I got copyrighted the other day. So I can't even be playing them tunes, bro. It's annoying, but it's one of them. What's your thoughts on oil? I mean, yeah, oil's obviously very fundamentally led. I can see us sort of trading at these prices for a while, though. I don't think price is suddenly going to crash back down to normal. Plus, another thing with oil is you notice people know way more than you. I mean, look at this. This is what I've said a few times now. If you look at this, right, this is the price of oil pre-Trump's sort of inauguration. Or basically pre-January, right? So this is January, start of the new year. So you can see before was in a massive downtrend, right? A huge downtrend, right? Trump's inauguration comes, or Trump gets elected. This is sort of the changeover period between his inauguration here and then him actually getting in office. This is the line here. And you can see, strangely enough, as soon as that happens, we're in this huge downtrend already. We know we're in a huge downtrend, but suddenly price makes a higher low and a higher high and a higher low and a higher high and starts moving in an upwards direction, even though we've been weak as shit for ages. And then suddenly America starts bombing this shit out of Iran and we absolutely gigapump here. But look at that. That's no coincidence that price started trickling up there. That is just people knowing shit that you don't know. You don't know that. That is insider trading. There's no other excuse. That is pure and utter insider trading. In a huge downtrend, Trump gets in charge and we randomly start pushing up. Why? If we've been bearish for how long, why do we randomly start trading up at this point? Because people know something we don't. And they position themselves. And then we get the giga pump. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. Maze plays music, yeah, but it's copyright free. It's like copyright free dance music. Vote Iran, Israel, vote Iran, Israel, vote Iran, Israel. What do you mean vote? What do you mean vote Iran, Israel? I don't think you can really vote Iran, Israel. I think they're probably the worst of enemies in the world. Using TA on oil is just a lost cause, yeah, facts. Sorry I'm late, bro. Can you analyse GJ? I'm bullish on GJ, bro. May I ask you, I'm searching detail online because I want to learn. I found there are two types. It's midnight New York and 6 o'clock. That's our Asia Open. Bro, booking a call. We have it 12 o'clock midnight, though. But just booking a call, man, I can explain it to you. You're gonna learn way quicker than just trouncing about on YouTube for hours on end. Because we've actually developed this strategy. You won't be able to find this strategy on YouTube. We've developed this strategy through years of experience in the London session. Are you stand with Israel? I don't think we should get involved, mate. I don't think we should get involved. Let Iran, Israel, and America do whatever they want, mate. I'm British. I don't give a shit. Obviously, the Palestine thing's different because the Palestine thing's like you're getting actual innocent kids just die. Like that one's different. That's just if you're a human being, you gotta like want the war to stop because Palestine's just getting like bare children and stuff are just unneedably dying. That's different. But the Iran thing, that's just a full out war. Like, bruv, you lot can blow each other up if you want. Not that I want that to happen. I'd rather there be peace. But my point is, I'm English, so it don't really matter to me. We ain't going to get any fallout from it. We ain't going to get hit. Neither the country's going to matter. When they end up invading Iran and divvying it up, America and Israel's going to get it all anyway. So there's no point of even fucking looking at it. The call, it's on WhatsApp or Skype so we can share screen or PC. Either one, bro. Either one. It's on WhatsApp, but you'll get a text, so you can just text me and say, yeah, I want it to be on Skype or whatever, or on Discord. Mace was saying shorts all week. What do you mean all last week? Well, I mean, yeah, it was shorts all last week. Yeah, Jay, that's not when we consider it, bro. Check 1 hour time frame, we're getting a rejection from an order block. And it's a downtrend. Yeah, I mean, we can see that, but we're hoping that that 1 hour order block just induces sellers into the market who are selling too quickly, and then they're going to get cooked by buyers. You got to think, bro. You got to get into the psychology of other traders. So, and again, this is why we caught this amazing sell on Thursday. Is majority of traders are scared and very emotional. So they would have missed this sell. They would have missed this sell, 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 and missed this sell. They've missed all of these sells. So now they are literally thinking, mate, I need to sell now. I have to get into these sells. So, and the market knows this. The players know this. They know people are going to be itching to jump in sells from any little order block they can find. And they'll jump in sells there. And then price will continue down, retrace up to a more premium point, and then we'll get the sells when we've shaken out the emotional early sellers. See, I think there's a lot more chance of us pushing up to these sort of levels up here and then getting the sell-off rather than these very discounted levels. Silver took off. Yeah, silver was crazy. Did you see Mace join the live with the woke woman last week who kept muting him? Nah, why? What did he do? What happened? I mean, the thing is as well, it's kind of pointless to even stand with Iran because, like, they're going to lose. Do you know what I mean? It's like Southend playing fucking Arsenal. You can stand with Southend as much as you want. They're going to lose. So, you know about the Illuminati. Fucking hell. Illuminati's cope. But we're not even going to get into that. Do you think if the Illuminati really was true, they'd let people talk about it like that? There is the biggest dollar short position open, which is unwinding slowly. Biggest in history, whole world was betting against dollar. Wait, what? Is that true? So I'm like, can you analyse GJ? Have you got limits on GJ? Can you check GJ? Fucking hell. About 5 people in the last 2 seconds say about GJ. I'm looking to buy GJ, boys, from this order block here. You can see just how many buys we cooked on the way up. It's going to be hard to push down by the looks of things. XD mentioned a trifecta of power. I mean, I don't even want to get into this shit. Thing is, boys, right? There's a lot of false flags, or like red herrings, I suppose is the better thing to call it. It's like the flat earth thing, right? The reason why they let the flat earth thing go on and people say about the flat earth, And they could disprove the flat earth like that. The reason they don't is because the more it goes on, people get distracted by the flat earth thing and go on about that. So they don't bother looking at the actual real thing. Same with the Illuminati thing. Like, it's not real. That's why they let people openly talk about it, make YouTube videos about it, TikToks, everything about Illuminati. Because people think there's some mysterious, like, baby-eating cabal that control the world. Like, so they let them talk about it, so they don't actually question who actually does, who actually is in charge and what their actual goals are. That's why this adrenochrome bullshit, like, that's why they let that go about. Do you think if that was true, they'd let people post fucking hour-long videos on it? Of course they wouldn't. But they put that in there so people focus on that rather than the real thing. What's actually going on. But let's not even get into that. Get Lou in the bait convo circle. What strategy are you using? ALG, bro. GJ Longs today. Yeah, I'm looking at GJ Longs as well, bro. The earth is flat though, Louis. The earth is flat. Wow. It's just a trend YouTubers jump on to get Yeah, but think about the shit you're not allowed to post on YouTube. Like an hour-long documentary on certain things just ain't allowed. The soles on my shoes are flat, so the world is flat. Mate, flat earth is just so dumb. How can you be a flat earther? You've actually got to be so stupid. Like, it's actually unreal how stupid you got to be. Rothschilds do get up to some funky business, though. Yeah, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The Rothschilds obviously do mad things, but they're alright with the rumours being they eat babies, because they obviously don't. But they probably do some massively illegal things in terms of like banking or funding wars and shit like that. They probably do some massively dodgy things, but they let people run with the whole eating babies thing, so you never actually like look at what they actually do. That's one massive thing I mean. Like, I'm not saying they're perfect. Like, there's definitely rich people up there that control the world and stuff, but they're not out here eating babies, bro. That's just shit people say to throw you off the scent of what is actually going on. Which is just fraud on a massive fucking scale. Manipulating markets, insider trading. Probably chemicals in your food that you're eating that they make money off and they know kills you. You gotta think, look at fucking, oh, let's not even get into it. It's not even, you get into it. Guide psychology. Main thing with psychology, bro, is you gotta realise trading's just about building up sensible confidence. So you just gotta be building up your confidence. Obviously, don't be stupid, like, yeah, I'm gonna hit this with full risk, like with my whole account. But it's just about building up confidence. That's all it really is. And you got to think, moving your stop loss and taking partials, that all comes out of not being confident in your trades. You got to have sensible confidence. Watching the doctor's room, can you send it into the Siggies if possible, mate? Yeah, no worries, bro. Hopefully we can push down. Again, this should just induce people in. Bro, how to increase our position holding capacity up to TP? Wait, what do you mean, bro? Wait, rephrase that. Which broker are you using? Vantage, bro. We're currently doing a 150% deposit bonus deal with them as well. So if you deposit £1,000, then you can get 2.5 in your account. So if you do want that, just DM me broker and I can send you the link to get that offer. Yeah, I will be, Luke. What's the RR on GJ? It's about a 10 to 1, bro. Yeah, it's 10 to 1. I mean, you probably won't hold up. I probably won't hold all the way to this high. I mean, I might do, but probably not. I'll probably just hold to sort of this sort of area when we start getting into this price action here. Gold is fuck. 1 hour PY EU. Yeah, yeah, I don't really like this level for sells. I'm more looking for it to induce people in so we can retrace and actually get that buyer position. Same way on GU, this did the same. So this order block here just push the market down a bit so it would actually tap into the level and then go higher. Yeah, the Euro's actually slowed down a bit, which is alright. So we might actually be able to get a retracement now. Two six, chat. Shit, 2-6. I mean, yeah, we have been waiting for these GBP JPY buyers for a good few days now, so we've been nice and disciplined, waiting for everything to happen, waiting for all the boxes to be ticked. How can I make my session boxes on the chart sync, not just like boxing instead moves with the price? It's our own indicator, bro. So if you join the Discord and just ask one of us for the indicator, I'll send that over. It's called the Richesse indicator. So just join the Discord, boys, and we'll send that over to you. I'm new to Forex, just opened a Vantage account, wasn't sure which account to choose, so I selected TradingView so I could link it to my TradingView. No, that's calm, bro. Yeah, that's good. Not gonna lie, bro. As I said, we are doing a 150% deposit bonus deal with them. So if you don't want to get that deal, just drop me a message on Instagram or Discord, bro, and I will and you can get that deal. So you basically, if you put in £1,000, then you get £2,500 to trade with. Quickly updating the Discord, boys. I'm actually not sure, Big Mills. Send me a DM now and I'll double check. I'll have to ask. Yeah, the market's sort of run out of volatility now. Run out of a bit of volume. We need that New York volume to start creeping in. Yeah, well, but I don't have that sort of cash yet. Just learning before I start throwing that sort of money. No, you ain't got to put in £1,000. It's just an easy example. You can put in like 500 quid or whatever if you want. It's just a good deal to get, innit? Just helps you out a little bit. Yeah, funding next are good, bro. Good, Jay. Again, just go with Alpha Capital Group, man. Anyone who's trying to get funded, go with Alpha Capital Group and use code Richesse at checkout. Use code Richesse at checkout. It's going to give you 15% off. At Alpha Capital Group. Best firm in the game right now, man. No one's doing it like them right now. I got cooked twice on sales this morning. You should get in the pre-London, bro. It's a stream we do every day from 6 AM to 8 AM with the mentorship students. And we basically break down everything we're looking for. So it would have avoided you a loss and you would have only been looking for buys. Again, we have 2 strategies for the London session. ALG reversals and DTO continuations. So you would have known exactly what one to enter with this morning if you was in the pre-London. No, there's not, user. What about Apex? Yeah, they're alright. They are decent. What's up, Happy Monday? Happy Monday, Venom. Yeah, we'll see if we get an entry. It's going to be a little bit difficult to retrace. What's the DXY, Sam? Yeah, the DXY is kind of just trickling down. I'm in mentorship. Honestly, it's so sick. Education material is alone is worth it. Pre-London streams are so good for daily trades. Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, my boy. As I said, but if you do want to book in a call, just go over to my Instagram to book in a call with us, boys. Just send me a DM and I can book you into a call. What pair are you trading? It says in the bottom right, right? This is the yen basket right now. We're looking at buys on the likes of GJ, EJ. GU again, we're looking at buys. Want price to retrace into our 15-minute order block. And then buy to this high of the New York session. Exact same for EU as well. Retracement into the 15-minute order block. Then a buy up to the New York session high of yesterday. Or Friday. So hopefully we can start coming down with a little bit more pace. What pair are you trading, mate? EU, GU and JPY pairs, bro. Been watching Trade Your Edge on YouTube. Have a look and see if his setups are any good in your opinion. Trade Your Edge. That sounds a bit suspect.
trading intraday, I think you're missing out. You're leaving some of the biggest moves on the table. Right now, hundreds of billions of dollars is flowing into AI infrastructure, and the names involved in receiving.
Bro's day trading stocks. Are we fucking serious?
Not tick by tick, not minute by minute, but they're making big, clean moves on the daily chart. And if you're only looking at the 2-minute chart, this is Poet Technologies. Again, what they built.
You fucking.
My anchor line is clear.
Oh, this is dog shit. This isn't fucking 1984 anymore, old man. No one believes this dog shit way of trading. Maybe when no one knew what trading was, maybe, but yeah, but prop firm match.
I like to be dynamic with my risk reward. A lot of the time I can catch big ones. Other times
I'm just gonna comment.
1 to 2, just depending on how the market's shaping up. Today, because we're having such big volume upside.
Yo, everyone go on this stream and say Richesse Mog hard, Richesse Mog hard, Richesse Mog hard. Yeah, man, it's looking hard to get this retracement. We're trading EU, GU, and JPY pairs, bro. Mate, nothing's retracing. It's kind of annoying. I mean, GJ's not a million miles away, but the M basket's just showing no real signs of slowing. Not this video so much. Oh. Did you learn from RTT? I wouldn't say I learned from him, but yeah, I've watched his videos and I've taken some very good bits of information away. Today has highlighted the importance of the premium discount levels. Trust me, Deep Focus. Trust me, bro. At 12 o'clock, I'm going to be jumping on the stream with my mentorship students, where I'm going to be going through all the price actions so far we've seen. Answering all of you guys' questions on live. So if you do want to get in that, boys, make sure you get in the mentorship. What about TJR? TJR Bootcamp. I mean, it's going to teach you the basics, but you want to learn from someone who actually trades for a living. Yeah, TJR's just an entertainer, boys. He's funny. I like him. But you don't really want to use him to learn trading. Just watch his videos to be funny. And I mean, I don't know why he don't just go all in on his clothing company. I know, because I suppose the trading mentorship and all that's his cash cow, isn't it? But in a trade, I did one exposure video on TGR, ripped him to shreds. Iman trading. Okay, everyone's going on about this Imam trade. I did see this on Twitter, but I haven't watched it. I mean, I'm gonna lie, I don't think we needed anyone to really tell us that TGR's a little bit of a grifter, but wait, let's give this like a little tiny watch. I'm not gonna watch it all because.
TJR was actually online begging for trade alerts, asking for profit targets and when to enter or close trades, which wouldn't be a big deal if not for being 5 months after the dates on this screenshot in his supposed massive profits as an established, consistent, and successful trader. But this is
just set up an account for you, and then I'll tell you what app to download. It's called MetaTrader 4, and then I'll give you the account number and then the investor password. And I'm giving you the investor password because people do this kind of often, where they let other people trade for them. So the investor password pretty much just makes it so you can't place trades on the account, but you can see everything that's happening so you don't get scammed.
At the end of 2021 and going into 2022, TJR was convincing his college friends to lend him money to use for trading. Obviously,
Wow. I mean, I don't really like that though. I don't really like these exposés. There's no need. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's that guy's whole shtick. If it is, then fair play. But I think it's just better to work on your own shit. I mean, everyone sort of knows that TGR ain't really serious like that, but yeah, is what it is, isn't it? He did expose RCT a few times. Fucking hell, this guy's diligent. I mean, I suppose someone's got to do it. Imam trading is moist. Why is that, bro? Does he actually like do it, or does he just like do these expose videos? Oh no, he just does exposing. Oh, that's his whole content, to be fair. Oh, this guy pisses me off.
nope, this is photoshopped. Here's the original, and this is where it came from. Real, fake, and here's another. Real, fake, real, fake. Apparently everything we need to go from 0 to profitable is in here. But wait a sec. Zoom. Enhance. Brad, your new course is stolen from Photon Trading. Do the flippy thing. See? Flippy. And what about the branding here of 0 to profitable? Well, that's also taken from Photon's 0 to funded course. And these
Wow.
concepts Brad is selling so you can quote unquote ride the big money. Pause. I didn't want to do it to him, but they made me do it. Hey, I bet on the beat, ho, Brad, go be a bad ho, still a fraud though.
I mean, yeah, this Brad Go is like. Again, does anyone actually think this fucking guy actually trades?
Working hard to get me rich, no, it's not true in trading. In fact, working hard is counterproductive in trading. It's not about working hard, it's about working on the right things. It's not about trading more, it's about taking the right trades. It's not about spending more hours on charts. No, it's about making the right decisions. And in order for you to make the right decision, if attachment is suffering, then the only solution to attachment is detachment. It's acceptance. It's equanimity. It's peace. And peace is being
Piss. Piss. Wow. Piss.
acceptance.
What's bro's deal with
It's equanimity. It's peace. And
his piss? Let me hold it.
it's acceptance. It's equanimity. It's peace.
His piss. Oh, that's funny. Oh. It's piss. It's going to be a bit of a slow one going into New York, boys. I don't think too much more is going to happen, if I'm being honest with you. But Macy's going to be jumping on live at 12:30. No sound. Oh, shit. I love how traders turn into fucking philosophers to sell a calls. Yeah, trust me. It's piss. Trader reminds me of trades, plumbing, carpentry, etc. Criticizing people's work. So toxic, this industry. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, that's a great comparison, to be fair. I respect the grifting consistency. Bro knows who he is. That's funny. It's piss. I think it's good they get exposed. I, as a guy who is just learning stuff, could pay thousands of euros to learn from somebody that can't even trade. Yeah, no, I mean, someone's got to do it, innit? But I feel like the TJR one, it's like, bro, I think everyone sort of knows that anyway. But I mean, yeah, someone has got to do it. You are right. Because if you are a complete noob, then yeah, you probably would actually believe some of these people. GBPAUD. Fuck it. We'll have a look. We'll have a look at these weird and wonderful pairs because nothing else is really moving. I mean, yeah, we got unlucky on that position there. Holy reversal prediction, though. Bit of a weird one, to be honest. I mean, we filled this daily, but we haven't really come into greatest of points. Did it even come into the premium? Yeah, I think it did. Right, so we did come into the premium. Yeah, I'll be looking at sells. It's going to be hard to find an entry, though. Unless you get some serious inducement from this order block, then you might. But I don't know. I wouldn't reserve too much confidence. If we do come up, then I'll be looking for price to fill this fair value gap here. And then continue lower. But that's the thing, chat. That's why we do everything live. Because, I mean, it's so easy to fake shit by just doing cool videos, having a sick editor, doing like a good narrative around your videos. But when you come live, you really get exposed. If you can't trade, you are just going to get cooked. Do you know what I mean? Rothschild's favourite philosopher was Baruch Spinoza. Don't even know who that is, bro. Baruch Spinoza. Who on earth is that? Epistemology, or how people acquire knowledge. The fuck's this? The theory of knowledge, especially with regards to its methods, validity, and scope. What's this guy's deal? Alright, starting to come down a bit. Hopefully a few sellers start stepping into the market here. Hopefully we get some sellers stepping up, stepping in. Let me begin. Alright, cool. Let's hope we can get some sellers. How far are we actually off these points? We are 24 pips off EU, and GU is probably a little bit less than that, I imagine. Yeah, 11 pips off. So it's looking a little bit more promising now. We can see from the way that 15-minute candle's formed, we can clearly see sellers have stepped in and won that level. The best liar is Justin. Is that Justin from... Is that from... No, that's not the guy from the documentary, is it? The Louis Theroux one. Hey, what's he called? Actually, I think that is him. Oh, yeah, Justin Waller. Or Waller. Did Louis Theroux's Manosphere documentary change anyone's mind? Who the fuck are these lot? Who are these lot? The 5 virgins that are... Gathered 5 young men. Yeah, this is the thing. To be fair, they seem a little bit based, so I take back the Virgin comments. But the thing is, I always say this, bro. This is my like main thing about boomers. They do not understand how desensitized we have become thanks to their generation. Their generation invented phones, right? Smartphones and social media, which meant that there was a monetary goal. There was billionaires and fucking near enough trillionaires being made off of stealing the dopamine and attention of young people. That's what they created. That's what not obviously Louis Theroux ain't got nothing to do with it, but that's like Louis Theroux's generation created that. The main industry, think about it, our parents, right? Or if your parents are around like 40, 50 years of age, the main industry that these lots sort of created was the social media industry. That's what made the biggest billionaires. That's what made your Mark Zuckerbergs of the world. That's the main thing that they did, and that was purely and utterly just a way to monetize stealing dopamine off young people. And what that's led to is us young people have seen everything. We've seen everything, every single thing, everything we've already seen. It's like I always say about, like I always say to my old man, like you lot don't understand. It was fucking 9 a.m. in the morning. You're sitting there eating a croissant, and one of your pals is showing you 2 girls, 1 cup on this side. Your other pal's showing you a fucking, I'm not going to say the word, but a thingy video. And the other one's showing you a cartel video. And you're like 12 years old at 9 o'clock in the morning. This is what you're seeing. Like these type of exposés don't work. Because we're past the point of seeing like these sort of opinions as, oh my God, that's such a crazy opinion. Like it's normal now. Everything's on the cards. There's no sort of Overton window. Or is it? I think that's the wrong thing. No. What, is it the Overton? No, it's not the Overton window. What's the thing where it's like the pendulum that swings between like what's allowed and what's not? But that doesn't exist anymore. People don't care about what is seen to be acceptable. Everything's on the cards. So yeah. That's why when people watch these videos and like, I was even speaking about this yesterday on Mother's Day and people was going, oh, it's mad what they think and it's crazy. It's like, not really. We've seen it a million times before. This isn't a mad point of view. We haven't been sheltered to anything at all. We know everything we know every opinion that's ever been had. We've seen people like this before, so it's not shocking to us. You caused this. You lot caused this. But sell on EU. I'm more looking at buyers, bro. Desensitized. Yeah, literally, bro. We've been desensitized to everything. And then people like Louis Theroux wonder why people at HS and that get views. Because we're not looking at it going, oh my God, that's so offensive. We've seen way more offensive shit than that. We're not looking at it saying it's offensive. We more see it for what it is, which is just kind of funny. But the boomers just don't realise the impact of what they've done. Making social... They're still just years behind. They don't understand it. Yeah, I'm more looking at a buy on EU, bro. Just waiting for that level to get hit. I think this order block's going to induce quite a lot of people. Everything is normalised, exactly. So nothing's shocking anymore, which is why people like that actually thrive. Boomers trying to understand society now is the same as them trying to understand tech. Yeah, I know, yeah. So they don't realise what they've created. They have no idea.
And of course, Iran responded by stating it would attack regional energy infrastructure if its own infrastructure was hit.
This guy is such a fucking chud, I swear to God. Look at that, look. Oh, wait, let me just go to the live. Oh, I thought it was Starmer who said that. Fair enough. Don't actually know this Breahoos.
In the region, however, it's a different situation because it could take far longer to get those flows restarted.
Yes, and therefore we have seen President Trump call for NATO members to help protect and allow passage through that Strait of Hormuz. How likely is that, do you think?
Yeah, I think the third point for me
This is important for oil prices, so listen up.
is kind of what signal is sending to the oil market, because last week Trump was largely denying that there was a problem when it came to oil transit, and then later was talking about how high oil prices actually benefits the US economy. And so what we can say really is that it's a positive step that now the gravity of the situation is being acknowledged in Washington. So the key question is really, will NATO allies help Trump to solve this problem?
That's bullish for oil.
Within analytics research, at least while the conflict is continuing, and that's because the IRGC stated that really the strait is closed to any kind of US or allied shipping. So really joining those escort fleets means you put a target on your back. And
You see, they've like shut the Strait of Hormuz, right? What if I just went there on a dinghy? Do you reckon they'd like shoot me down? Like if I was just blatantly not a threat, I just had no t-shirt on, like just in me shorts, maybe had a little cigar hanging out my mouth, a little cap on, and I was just on a little kayak or something. Just kayak. Do you reckon they'd still just fucking torpedo me? That is a naughty lisp. What looks better, EU or GJ? I think GJ as the end basket is a lot clearer. Yeah, I agree, bro. But the thing is, the GJs are more of a trend continuation, so we're actually reverting back to that higher time frame trend. Whereas GU and EU is actually a reversal. So obviously the trend, if we look on GU, is clearly bearish, right? So this is just a retracement, right? We've got the move and then a retracement, and then at some point we should expect the next move again. So this is a retracement trade versus the JPY trade, the GJ, which is actually a trend continuation. So we look, the overall trend is clearly bullish, right? Clearly bullish. We've just had a sustained bearish leg. Right, this big bearish leg. So we're actually just looking for a reversion back to what the actual trend was. So this is more risky because we're predicting the reversal as it happens. But at the same time, it's a trend continuation, so it really has got more chance in playing out. So there's kind of two ways to look at it, but I would say, yeah, GJ is probably the more likely of the two. Right, we're actually getting a bit of movement now. Hopefully GJ can actually push a little bit down to this. How far are we away? 15 pips, which isn't a massive amount. It's not a massive amount for JPY pairs. They simply refuse. Yeah, facts. They're just so behind. They're just so behind. They don't really. They're like, the dinghy defeated the British government. You'll be fine, mate. Yeah, true say. True say. Why can't I hear these tunes? Oh. Chat, if you are a mentorship student, 20 minutes time I'm going to be live in the Discord with the mentorship students, breaking down everything we've seen this morning and the best way you could have approached it. So make sure you're ready, and I want everyone to be asking questions. I don't want you lot to be sitting there in silence and expecting me to talk at you. That's what I do well, that's what we do in the pre-London. Well, people do ask questions, but I want you, man, to ask questions. You seen a video on TJ? I was looking at it a little bit, bro, but yeah, it's not really something I can be asked to watch on live. But yeah, I might give it a watch. News at 12. Wait, what? CPI at 12:30. Nah, that's on that's PPI, and that's on Wednesday. We've got Empire State Manufacturing Index, which doesn't matter. Yeah, chat. So I'm gonna go off for 30 minutes. So at 12, I'm going to jump off for 30 minutes. And then Mace is going to rerun the live on the YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, 12:30, the live will resume with Mace as your host, who is my mate, who we do Richesse with. And if you're watching on TikTok, boys, go to the YouTube if you want to watch the New York stream as well. The guy actually breaks down everything. I actually recommend it. Yeah, I'll give it a watch then, bro. I'll give it a watch. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, what TJR's done, it's not actually that bad, I suppose. I suppose the selling of the course is the thing that's kind of bad. I mean, all he's done, he's looked at it and thought, I understand these concepts. I'm not profitable, but I understand them. Let me just make YouTube videos on them. And then they probably started getting so many views, he was like, fuck me, let's make an actual course around this. But, I mean, it's, yeah, no, I haven't seen the full extent of the video, but it's definitely immoral. It is pretty immoral, I suppose. I mean, the fact he charges thousands as well is what makes it the worst. Isn't he doing that 24-hour stream as well? Wonder if that guy's going to question him on it. The chat, his chat are going to be spamming that. That's actually going to be kind of awkward for him. Let me quickly grab a charger real quick. Yeah, sorry chat, I know that the market's been a little bit dead in these last sort of hour or so. But this is how I do my streams, boys. I'm not going to mark out some bullshit trade that's not going to come through. I'd rather teach you, man, the art of discipline and actually wait for the level to come through. So we caught the initial movement on EU-GU. We see that coming. GU was able to catch. I didn't execute on GU because I was waiting for EU, but unfortunately EU did run away. But it's just the art of patience. Now, I'm not going to enter into sells or enter into live buyers. I'd rather wait for another decent retracement and then get in. And the same thing's the case for GJ and EJ. We actually trade realness around here. Uh, 2024, nah, bro. I don't see that as a problem. I don't see that as a problem. I mean, even if it is, by the time we get up there, we'll have hit TP anyway. You'd be so far in profit, it wouldn't really matter. But yeah, I personally think we are going to come higher than that. I think we're going to come up to this CRT high eventually. Lovely. You can see already people in the Discord we got a payout this week. Lovely. Caught them EU buys. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Which ones do you prefer between EU or GJ? Probably EJ, bro, just because, as I said, it's a trend continuation more. Do you trade gold? I do trade, well, not really, to be fair. Here and there, I'll occasionally trade gold, but it's not one of the pairs I'd say I trade. If it's like too good to say no to, there was a bull run about 6 months ago, which I had a few goes on gold. It was too good not to, but... If EU keeps pumping to 1500, you looking to sell like you said Friday? Yeah, so I want a retracement around about this level from Friday's Asia session. And then I'll be looking to actually get into sells. Around about this level here. Yeah, it looks like we're running though. You can see the DXY's, yeah, just having that continuation of that dump. Yeah, market's pushing. We just need it to push a little bit more. Ideally up into here. And then we'll get the move to continue it down. We should just free fall from there. But if that pushes up, then that'll mean that GJ will be able to push down that little bit more to get into that entry. As I said, right now it's just about being a little bit patient. That's all you got to do. There's a lot of talking about GeoGuessr, which has actually made me think. You see the red light district? Is that on Google Earth? It'd be funny if it was. Let's have a look. Don't ask why I know the name of the fucking road off by heart. Alright, take us to Dwelling then. Well, fuck me, can you zoom in a bit? I don't want to see it from fucking... Yeah, take me to here. Oh, it is. So you can actually... Wait, where is it? Wait, what? Where is it, bro? Oh my days, they actually have got it. What one's the road? Is it this road or the other one? Which one of you seedy bastards knows? I'm looking for one building that I actually know what it looks... Oh, no, yeah, I know that. I know that pub. This is the red light. Oh, yeah, this is the road. Oh, clever. They've done it during the daytime. That's jokes. Yeah, you can see them. That's actually jokes. Is it going to let us go on the road? On what days it actually is. It's opposite that. No, this is the road. This is the red light. Yeah. Look, you can see. Yeah, look, they do, look. That's fucking jokes. Let me get rid of that before I fucking get taken down. That is fucking jokes. Don't pretend you don't know. It's hard though, Amsterdam. Everything looks the fucking same. That is fucking jokes. So you ain't even really got to go there. You can just have a little look. Red light district is fucking lit. Yeah, trust me. It's sick on there. I went a long time ago. 20 guilders. To be fair, I bet it was sick back in the day. It's a little bit shit now. Apparently they're going to get rid of it by 2030. It's going to be gone. They're going to move it out of the city. The thing is with Amsterdam, right? They want to get rid of like the smoking and they want to get rid of the red light. It's like, you do realise then no one's going to come to Amsterdam. No one goes to Amsterdam because of the food. I hate to break it to you. They go there because it's pure allowed degeneracy. It's like bare places in Spain want to get rid of tourism. Like they want to get rid of tourism. It's like, how do you think you make all of your money? It's like shooting yourself in the foot. I'm waiting for a tablet 4-hour refugee threats confirmation. What pair's that on, bro? EU sells probable. Nah, I'm more looking at EU buyers, brother. I want EU to come down a little bit. We are planning on price ending up sweeping this New York high. So I do want price to come down and then come up. Really creeping away. We actually did really well on these to manage to spot these. As I said, I didn't execute on either of these. Should have really, but I didn't execute on either of these. But it was really good to actually get into an entry on a market where price is really just running from us. Same shit, parts of Spain kicked out all the tourists. Now they're begging for them back. Yeah, do you get me? Like, I'm off to a festival in Amsterdam this year. Nice. Bro, check gold. Yeah, gold's looking nice for sells. So if you've seen my most recent strategy, well not most recent video, my second most recent video on YouTube, you know exactly how to catch these moves. When you've already seen the ALG, so the price move from the Asia high down to the Asia low, and you want to catch the next entry from that, you know the OTE is the way to go. You join your OTE, you look for a POI around it. Obviously the DTO is the perfect level. So if you was trading gold, then yeah, I think this entry here, if you're trading gold and you're in a mentorship, you should have definitely entered this trade like here. So the OTE and then the DTO continuation. So this is lining up perfectly. And I do think we will end up selling off towards these equal lows here. If you're looking to get in on a re-entry, then I'd look for the IFVG. So, for example, this fair value gap here, which has actually been inverted. The price has obviously disrespected it, or it's about to. So, yeah, I'd look to get in on the re-entry here. Wait, let's move this one across. Re-entry here, stop loss on the high. TP on that daily or that London low. So that's what I'll be looking for on gold. If you trade our strategies, boys, then that is fucking textbook as anything. Absolutely textbook as anything. DTO continuations with the OTE retrace after the ALG. That is literally all three of our strategies near enough fucking one after the other on gold. Holy shit, we're goated. Just shows how easy the London session is to trade. When you've got a few strategies and you know how to approach it. We got 2 entries for the London session. ALG and DTO continuations, and then you got your re-entry using the OTE. Like, honestly, boys, if you're not in a mentorship and you don't know how to trade the London session, for £40 a month, you're going to know exactly to the T. 100 videos along with 2 live streams every day. 100 videos exactly teaching you how to trade the London session and the strategies behind it. And then a 2-hour live stream at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. And then another half-hour live stream at 12 o'clock to 12:30. So literally before London, you get educated. After, we tell you what's happened. And you got all the videos explaining how to trade it. And it's all for £40. So if you're not getting in that, boys, you're probably not going to make it because you're too much of a pussy to actually invest in yourself. So in the mentorship, wait, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean, Nord? It's 48 because you had that, yeah. How do we rebook a call, bro? As not, yeah, bro. As I said, just did you see Aaron in the chat? Did you send him a message? You know what, bro? You should have left your WhatsApp, I think, so I can actually text you. Yeah, Calvin, I'll drop you a text, bro. I'll get someone to drop you a text on WhatsApp. Alright, boys, I'm going to jump off now. I'm going to jump on the stream with the mentorship students. So if you're in the mentorship, boys, go over to the Discord now, and I'll be jumping in that call. And I can break down everything we've seen in the market, and answer all of your questions, and basically just give you the rundown, what we've seen, what you could have taken from it, what the best thing was to do. Hey Lou, got neurovirus last week, so was a write-off, but back to ladder this week. Nice, Kim. Hope you're feeling better. No worries, Calvin. Pound. Yeah, well, this is GBP JPY, bro, yeah. Are you bearish on the UG now, bro? I'm not. Anyway, chat, I appreciate you lot tuning in. I'm going to jump off now. We're going to be continuing the live on YouTube at 12:30. So if you are trying to continue watching my live, then at 12:30, it's not going to be me on there. It's going to be Mace on there. But he basically trades the exact same way as me. And we do run Richesse together. So make sure you're on the YouTube live at 12:30, boys. And we're going to be rerunning it. If you're in the mentorship, as I said, I'm going to be jumping on right now. We do have, if you're wondering, boys, we do have signals available and we do have mentorship available. So if you are trying to get either of those, then just send me a message either on Discord or on Instagram. My Instagram, if you want to send me a DM, is Richesse FX. So send me a DM if you do want, boys. I'm going to put a link to book a call on my Instagram story as well. So send me a DM on there or book a call when I put the link up. And I can get you sorted with either the mentorship or the signals. Not really much for the signals today, to be fair, boys. A few live trades, what I've sent in there for my live trading streams. You can see, obviously, I've sent that GJ in, which ain't tapped. Sent that EU in, which didn't tap. Price just ran away. And then we sent that GU, which obviously did tap and end up running. It was this one here. As you can see, that one there. And then boom. So yeah, not really much going on, but still bringing you the best quality that we possibly can. But as I said, chat, I appreciate you tuning in. And we'll be back live at 12:30, so I'll catch you over there. Appreciate everyone watching, boys. Get back to me. Yeah, no worries. I'll reply to all messages now as well. Big up to everyone who tuned in, and I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Sweet. Yeah, everyone who's messaged me, boys, I'm going to get back to you, man, straight away. What did he say? Why did I comment on this?
But it always seems to end in the same place, shagging as many birds as humanly possible. And I always wonder, like, why? You build this thing, you build money, you build status, and the final end goal is just to shag a bag. Well, that's ego. And there's this moment in the documentary where they're talking about OnlyFans girls. He says it's disgusting, but he hangs around them, he makes content with them, and he profits off them. And when Louis Theory asks him about contradiction, he literally says, I don't care, I make money. And that became his answer for everything. What's that say about morals? I don't care, I make money. What are your values? I don't care, I make money. And then Louis asks him one really simple question. What about just being a good person? And he literally sat back and went, good question. I had no answer. I can say, this is the bit of research I understand.
I didn't comment. That must have been Mace that commented that. He said, bang on, mate. He's half bang on, to be fair. But anyway, boys, appreciate you tuning in. If you're in a mentorship, I'll see you in 2 secs. But yeah, big up to everyone. Big love to everyone who tuned in. Appreciate all the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, all of that. We're very close to 30k, so hopefully we can hit that this week. But yeah, big up to everyone. And I'll catch you in the New York stream or the mentorship stream, depending on what level you're at. But yeah, big up to everyone. And I'll see you in a bit, boys. Sweet.